Hey, inspirational guidance tarot here. Ebony here to do messages for Sagittarius. How you doing, Sagittarius? I hope all is well with you. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Please do like, comment, subscribe to the channel if it does resonate with you. Hitting that like button does allow the channel to grow. With that being said, those that have been here with me, thank you so much for your dedicated support. If it's more Sagittarius that are coming in, hitting that like button does let me know so I can put more content for your zodiac up. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. This is going to be you and your person. Sagittarius, you and your person. Okay? All right, so let's just get into it. Sagittarius, you and your person. Sagittarius and their person. All right, let's see. Sagittarius, energy for Sag. Energy for Sag. All right, so Sag, you get claim your art. All right, so this is clearly all about Sagittarius, you focusing on your artistic skills. Okay, and that's by way of whatever it is that you want to manifest for yourself. What it is that you want to go after. It's a matter of you claiming that. It's a matter of you getting back in tune with you, getting back in tune with what it is you know how to do, knowing what to do and when to do it. Okay, it's you getting back in tune with you. All right, this is about you changing the tracks. Okay, changing your mind about things, your mindset about things, how you've been going about doing things, and laughing at your demons, or how much time you have been taking out for yourself to kind of play around. All right, express your joy when it comes down to your person. All right, so however things have been going, if this is about you and your person. So claiming your art is clearly about knowing what it is that you want and going after it. Okay, knowing how to change it up by way of, if this is what you want, get out of the mindset, get out of the way you've been doing things. Okay, and how you've been treating this person, or how you've been going by way of treating yourself. Okay, and express your joy by way of having faith and engaging in your higher reasoning in order for you to keep your commitment with this person. All right, so it's kind of like, get out of that shadow side, get out of the toxicity, get out of the ego, the arrogance. Okay, and if this is your person you want to be with, then go ahead and present yourself well by way of showing this person that you really love them, you really care about them, and you want to move this forward. All right, your person's energy. Your person energy is about busting out of the cocoon. This is about doing something different themselves. All right. This is about them focusing on going after their dreams and reassessing the situation with you. And they're getting ready to begin to explore. They may be saying no to you and refining their own attention by doing something different. They're going out and being of service, because now it may be them addressing their addictions, because they're looking forward, because they want to build on solid ground. They're reevaluating their priorities when it comes down to what it is that they're seeking for themselves and embracing their power. Okay. And that's focusing clearly on them by doing that and doing what it is that they love. Okay, so in other words, I'm talking to some Sagittarius where right now at this time you may be on the outs with your person. It may not be completely a breakup. It may be y'all having these conversations with one another about how your actions are towards one another, and there's a need to clean that shit up. Basically. All right, so the energy for the two, for Sagittarius and their person. All right. Can't make it up. It's about the family. Okay, it's about protecting the world that you have. It's about you healing. It's about somebody, y'all being compassionate with each other. It's about your willpower to go to calmer waters, and that is the truth. Okay, this is what it's about: protecting the world that you've created with one another when it comes down to a family dynamic. All right, so let me go ahead and pull on your energy. So when it comes down to claiming your art, Sagittarius, is clearly all about you claiming your family, you getting your family back, knowing what it is that you need to do to settle in and have your family back. So what the problem is, okay? If that's what you want, go after it. And if it's some issues that you have, it's time to settle the score by way of having those talks that you need to have and speaking to each other gently. But you got to first be gentle with yourself. It can't be, oh, this person was like this. That may be the case, but how are you? Because they're saying the same things. It's like a back and forth, okay? Claim your art for Sagittarius. You got discernment. You're very intuitive, or you're being intuitively guided to be thankful and grateful and to plant the seeds and invest in this connection, coming by way of a clean solution. But somebody here needs to release the action that they've been taking to be very arrogant, very egotistical, because this is the hunger card. This is the ego card. All right. And that's the fear. It's all based on fear that somebody has to balance out a situation. So you're operating out of ego right now, Sagittarius, and there's a need for you to shut that shit down. Okay. You're being intuitively guided to make it right, get it right, fix it, however it needs to be fixed, because that's what your soul is yearning for. So if that's what your soul is yearning for, your intuition, higher consciousness is going to push you to go ahead and move forward accordingly. But if you're resisting it, you're resisting by way of ego. You're resisting by way of, I'm not at fault here, this person need to come to you. No, if you want to take that step, it's a need for you to take that step and lead accordingly as the emperor that you are, or the empress that you are. You know, all of that, oh, no. It's doing nothing but keeping you in a frenzy, and it's keeping your person away from you. And you really want the person closer. So let's stop playing games. All right, bust out your cocoon for your person. Busting out your cocoon for your person is accepting. Okay, your person right now is accepting the void that's between you guys. They're accepting that you, the masculine, or they're accepting when it comes down to somebody taking the lead. Somebody here is taking their time. Somebody here is taking their time to make the changes that they need to make, to step into their power and to create this abundance, create what it is, or further the creation of what you already planted. And somebody's knowledgeable of the fact that when it comes to trust, it's something unexpected that's happening here. Somebody here is not trusting the other person. Okay, and now when it comes to self-love and it comes down to abundance, somebody here is just like, look, I surrender, I give up, there's nothing else I can do, because this person, your person, or Sagittarius, or this is you're resisting. You're resisting protecting yourself. You're resisting when it comes down to the protection of, by way of your world, by way of the children. Okay, and somebody here is needing to have faith to focus on, again, showing gratitude in order to invest in this and get a solution. It's again a releasing that needs to happen. So you are accepting what is happening and trying to have faith in the situation as well, but it's also a matter of you accepting it by way of whether accepting this person for who they are or what they've done. And there's a need to come to a calm solution with this. So let's see. So when it comes down to this discernment, okay, for Sagittarius, discernment. All right, the discernment is about the Eight of Pentacles. The discernment is about achievement. The discernment is about you being intuitively guided to move forward to your lover, or move forward to making this conscious choice about this loss and transform it, okay? Go ahead and communicate, travel towards this person about the investment. And this is what needs to happen, because there's an option here. There's options on the table. The option is to walk away, or the option is to change it with the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is about change. You're either going to walk away, or you're going to turn your back on it with your emotions, focus clearly on yourself, and turn back around and bring in the other Two of Cups, which would be the partnership that you want to have with that person. That would be the Two of Cups that you're holding. You and that person coming together would be Two of Cups. That will bring it to a 10. So what do you want to do? All right. Eight of Pentacles for Sagittarius. Exactly. Five of Cups. You want to move forward because you want to come out of sadness. All right. You want to come out of sadness. This Five of Cups upright would be the sadness. You want to move forward out of sadness. You want your happiness. And somebody here is contemplating how to heal that. But you're all up in your head about it. You're all up in your head about the abundance of this, because it's been so much destruction. It's been so much destruction, and somebody here is so fucking guarded that it's like, can you even recover? Somebody's guarded. So it's a separation here, and somebody still wants to move forward because it's a wish fulfillment. But it's too much toxicity in the way. It's too much toxicity, and it's too much gossip to manifest this. And this is what you feel like, or this is what your person feel like. But this is your energy. This is what you feel like. That's too much. Five of Cups reverse. You're being intuitively guided to actually work towards this and come out of the sadness. This is the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is clearly all about endings, but it's reversed. Okay, so you're being intuitively guided to go towards your person. You're being intuitively guided, Sagittarius, which is your card, to think very practical, to take the action that you need in order for you to get the reward when it comes down to the Four of Wands, disconnection, that have been very burdensome when it comes down to growing. All right, and that's understandable. But again, your intuition, when it comes down to this, that's an illusion. Okay, that's an illusion that's giving you anxiety. Okay, when it comes down to the clarity that you need, the truth, or the victory, it's an illusion. Okay, so when it comes to the opportunity for you to be emotional and be very compassionate and offer to getting this together, to offer to this opportunity, you're at a crossroads. And that's why you're at a crossroads. And that's why you're taking your time, because what you're doing is reflecting on the coins. You're reflecting on the balance. You're reflecting on the stability when it comes down to this new beginning. Okay. And whether it's going to be a possibility that this person had passion for you, or that you even have passion for it, because it's you looking at all of that. Okay. Because somebody here is already feeling abandoned when it comes down to competition, or when it comes down to other people getting in the way of the success of this connection. So I'm called to not even speak on this anymore, because you're being intuitively guided to work on your connection with your other person. Okay. And bring this family unit back together. And it's you who has to take this lead. Okay. So when it comes to your person and acceptance, which is the number 4, which would be about this connection, we get the 8 of Wands and we get the 8 of Wands reverse. They need to accept the communication that's coming in. They need to accept that they may have to travel. And by way of traveling is not by way of having to just go somewhere, but it's go somewhere. I look at it as go somewhere is more like going with something, going with the flow. Okay. Taking that action to go with the flow. Okay. That's going somewhere as well. Passionately going towards your heart's desires, going to your true desires, going towards what you feel very passionate about, and accepting this communication coming in, accepting that there's passion there, accepting there's a need to go to calmer waters, accepting there's a need to travel. Okay. By way of going down that road that you don't want to go down, and communicating about what has to happen. And that's an option. That's an option. That's what somebody here may be juggling as an option. Okay. And that's why this card is reversed, because this is why this card is sideways, because it's optional. Okay. That somebody here wants to work on this, move away, or change it, because they want to take the action. You want to take the action, and you want to be resilient. Okay. Because you still have a vision for this. But a judgment call up, look, it flew out, because see, that's what I'm saying. It flew right out of my hand, because somebody here is like in limbo about it. So the judgment, and when I went to pick it up, it was reversed. When it flew out my hand, it was upright. So that's somebody here being fickle on them, self-reflecting on what it is that they actually want to do. Why? Because the next card is somebody here still has hope. They still have hope in that this can get stable, that this can be secure, that this can be balanced, that this can be something that you could be very grateful and thankful for, and an offering of love to start a new cycle. But somebody here is still looking at the cup like 4 cups. When it comes down to this getting solid, the Ace of Pentacles, getting grounded in this situation, prospering in this situation. Travel. 9 of Cups. So it's wish fulfillment, and this is what somebody needs to accept. You need to accept, Sagittarius, other person. Busting out a cocoon is basically accepting the connection, accepting the communication that's coming in, accepting your emotions and what it is you're wishing for, because you want to move forward and you want to recover. But you're being guarded because of the destruction, because of the Tower. However, you know that this is abundant. You know it's abundant, but it's all in your head right now when it comes down to if it can heal. That's why you're in contemplation about the happiness of this situation. However, still trying to manifest the wheel turning in your favor, to give it for it to be in a 10 of Cups. Again, here's the limbo card. You're hanging in limbo. Why are you hanging in limbo? Because it's heartache here. It's heartache to get order. It's heartache when it comes to order. Okay, when it comes to the organization of it, when it comes down to the stability of it, it's because somebody here is feeling restricted. You're feeling restricted because somebody here may be tempted to just gossip or just talk or just be very childish when it comes down to this connection. And getting reconciliation, somebody here is feeling guarded because they were left out in the cold, because it was competition. However, somebody here wants to still be successful, and that would be you, or that would be your Sagittarius. Okay. And this is what you feel like. It's like you're just hanging in limbo about it. Like, okay, I just don't know what the hell to do, even though it's a wish fulfillment. Are you going to change? Are you going to do these things by way of allowing me to open up my heart to accept what it is that you want to bring to the table, what it is that I know that we can create? 9 of Cups. See, 3 of Pentacles. This is all about recognition. Your wish being recognized, what it is that you desire, what it is that you want, the passion and the possibility to actually have the new beginning with equal give and take. Okay, by way of reflecting on the past and having that loyalty to get grounded. And when it comes down to the decision being made, being very compassionate about this opportunity that's coming in so you can be very victorious. Having that straight clarity, not having anxiety, not it being illusion, but the intuition is calling for somebody to bring in a new successful offer that grows this beyond the responsibility, beyond the heaviness of everything that's been going on in this connection. And one more on the Three of Pentacles. See what I'm saying? Now you get the Four of Pentacles, but you get the Four of Pentacles is reverse. That would be somebody here not holding on, not holding back. Somebody wants to collaborate, not holding on to the past, not holding back from anything. Okay, but this is also reverse. So it goes back to that Three of Pentacles on how we can collaborate together. Because I look at that as a subtraction because it's reversed. So it goes back to this Three of Pentacles that's upright. That's why it's not going to move forward yet until somebody here collaborates in communicating with the Eight of Wands about what it is that they're wishing for by way of accepting what has already happened. Okay? So this is about the security of it. Because then you get the Nine of Pentacles. Okay? You get the Nine of Pentacles, which will bring it to a 12 of Pentacles if I add the 3. Because it's only a 3 here because I subtracted it from the 4. So therefore, 9, 10, 11, 12, that'll be 12 Pentacles. And 3, 2 plus the 1 brings it to a 3 again. It's all about the collaboration, about the what? Now we get the Knight of Cups. That's the cup with the 9 of Cups that you already have on the board, which brings it to a 10 of Cups. About emotional fulfillment. Again, to do what? End the cycle, start something new. Now we get the 4 of Cups. Okay? And this is about the offer. This is about somebody being stubborn. This is about somebody here being in their ego, okay? When it comes down to this opportunity. You could be married to this person, okay? But again, it's drama in this marriage. When it comes down to what it is that you know already, it's drama, okay? It's drama when it comes to communication. It's somebody here who's being very stubborn. It's somebody here who's just like, whatever, turning their back on what it is that they know to be true already. And what's true is that somebody here wants to go to calmer waters, but then somebody wants to turn their back on the calmer waters and focus clearly on taking their slow ass time. Turn their back on the calmer waters, or turn their back on trying to get things together due to the fact that they may be focused more on the coin, or focus more on how they can trust the situation to get grounded in what it is that they're fighting for. Okay. Again, 7 with the 1 is 8. They're looking to achieve something here. Or it's you who's looking to achieve something here. Okay, going to calmer waters for this achievement to transform. And then you get the 7 of Swords. When it comes to the choice, you get loss, but however, head over heart decision. Again, it being a lot of conflict. So 7 plus the 5 of Swords will be the 12, right? 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, it'll be 12 swords. So 2 plus the 1 brings it to 3 swords. Because this is what somebody here is focused on, and that's what they want to get justice for. You want to get justice for this. You want to get justice for this heartache, this, all of this. You just want to heal. Bust out of your cocoon is go ahead and express yourself. Go ahead and say what you need to say by way of accepting what it is that you feel, honoring your own emotions. And it's by way of saying, look, I'm tired of all of this. I really am. But at the same time, I do want this to work, but I'm not going to keep fighting for it. If you're not willing to protect what it is, if you're not willing to heal, if you're not willing to be compassionate and put your will to the test and communicate the truth to me with these answers that I've been looking for, having confidence when it comes down to starting over as friends, or starting over with that friendship bond we need to have that brings us peace, brings us passion, and this love connection. If that's not what you're manifesting to bring me clarity, to transform, then I'm going to have to go ahead and find my own way. Okay? Or find me a new home. Sag. So when it comes to you, Sag, it's all about you cooling your emotion. Okay, cooling your emotions by making time for self-love, knowing that you're loved and there's a need for you to relax. This card was in the deck and it was don't want to be seen. What is it? Being proud of yourself. So it doesn't want to be seen because somebody here isn't proud of themselves. Sagittarius, you're not proud of yourself and what has transpired. That's why make time for yourself, knowing that your love and relaxed is here, along with cooling your emotions, because you're very upset. You're upset about the fact that this person is saying no, stop. I want to talk about it. I want to get it right. I do want to balance things out. But if it's not going to happen by way of you making changes or we making changes to accommodate this relationship, it's not going to work. Okay. That's why push through insecurities is right behind that card, because this is somebody who's stubborn. This is somebody, you are stubborn and you're not proud of yourself when it comes down to it, because you're in your head when it comes down to your securities, because when it comes to focusing on the positive, you're not embracing the flow of life when it comes down to you going deeper or keeping your heart open. That's why it's a need for you to step into your power. Okay. And go ahead and charge forward and go for it and find the balance. Sagittarius. All right. So on your person's side, is go for it's go wild. Okay, this person is going to go wild. What are they going to go wild about? They're going to reveal what needs to be seen, because they're letting their fears dissolve. So while you're taking your slow ass time before you coming back to your person, they're going wild. They're revealing what needs to be seen. They're speaking out how they feel. They're busting out their cocoon. They're letting their fears dissolve. They're practicing gratitude at this time. They're unleashing their kind self. They're looking at the details and they're stepping up and taking the lead, because they're speaking the world that they want to create for themselves into existence. Okay. And their breakthrough, they're breaking through the tension, because they're clearing their mind to open up to the change that's happening. And that's why that card for them would still be reversed, because this one, that's crazy. Ain't that crazy? I gotta flip these cards around, because this is what they will be doing, due to the fact that what they're not doing is they're not honoring their feelings and trusting that all will be well. So once they start this process, they're going to be honoring their feelings, trusting all will be well, because they will be making time for themselves. They will be focusing on loving them. They will be knowing that they're loved. They will be relaxing, being proud of themselves, because they pushed through those insecurities they had, and they focused on the positive and embraced the flow of life, because they don't went deeper in the situation by keeping their heart open and stepping into their power, because they decided to go for it and find balance and lighten up when it comes down to believing in their good luck and working through their feelings to shine. Okay. So, in other words, don't miss the boat, because somebody here is all the time that you're taking to not come back and still remain in stubbornness and ego and not communicate. This is what's going to lead this person to going out on their own. So go claim what's yours. Get back to who you were by way of your light side, your higher self. Okay, because obviously that's what you were to this person. You were operating out of your higher self. So something may have transpired where it's like somebody started operating out of their low vibe. And then that attachment was like, no. Somebody remained in that higher consciousness, their higher self, and it didn't match that energy. And it was like, you gotta go. You gotta go. It's not going to work out. We got to separate. You need to figure something out, because this not going to fly. All right. All right. So it says, let us awaken now and realize there is greater vibrance, joy, and freedom available to each of us. And that's for you and your person. Let us awaken now and realize there is greater vibrancy, joy, and freedom available to each of us. So in other words, with y'all together, this is what it is. So awaken to the connection together in a high vibration together, energetically being inclined, and you will find the vibrancy, the joy, and the freedom is there for your connection. All right. And this is all about protecting your world. So if you want it, Sag, go for it. And when Sag come for it, other person, be open to accepting that this person is ready to make those changes. Okay, not by way for you, but for themselves. And if you're separated right now, which this is what I'm feeling, then they're honestly operating in a way where they're trying to get all their ducks in the row to kind of come back and be more grounded and be more stable. But it shouldn't take things to do that. That's all I got for you, Sag. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye.